It's Tuesday, September 2nd. Today on Game Rant, Hideo Kojima has announced an event for later this month. Battlefield 6 is skipping a modern graphical feature, and the next Stardew Valley update has been announced in the most literal sense. When it comes to video game franchises, few can match the technical prowess of Battlefield. For nearly a quarter of a century, developer DICE has introduced numerous technical and graphical features. From the groundbreaking online play of Battlefield 1942 to the advanced real-time destruction as seen in Battlefield 6, but just because something is pushing boundaries doesn't mean it's automatically being added. Speaking with comicbook.com, support studio Ripple Effects Christian Bull has made it clear ray tracing won't be making the cut. Quote, "No, we are not going to have ray tracing when the game launches, and we don't have any plans in the near future for it either. That was because we wanted to focus on performance. We just made the decision relatively early on that we just weren't going to do ray tracing, and again, it was mostly so that we could focus on making sure it was performance for everyone else." End quote. Ray tracing allows for advanced lighting features, but often comes at a cost of fidelity. Because of this, it's largely become optional even in the console space. But even in the PC world of dedicated GPUs, its overall benefits comparative to other options has been hotly debated. But for multiplayer-focused games like Battlefield 6, where split seconds can make all the difference, the developers have clearly picked higher frame rates. Fan games often have a contentious relationship with publishers due to their dubious legal nature, more so when dealing with fan MMOs like Turtle WoW, which is a bit like branching software, isolated private servers maintained by users through donations replicating the look and feel of classic World of Warcraft while adding new content, making it a popular choice for hardcore players boasting several thousand users, but a new lawsuit from Blizzard may bring it all to a close. In a lengthy complaint filed on August 29th, the company accused multiple fan developers of knowingly and willingly harming Blizzard Entertainment's property by distributing pirated copies of World of Warcraft, furthermore altering the code in an effort to harm the player experience. According to the complaint, Turtle WoW does this by moving players away from official channels which are held to a higher standard. If and when a user has a bad experience, for example a security problem on their computer, this is then associated by that user as a World of Warcraft related problem. But it doesn't sound like Turtle WoW developers are backing down, with Torta responding on their official Discord, quote, "Turtle WoW is here to stay. Challenges come to us often, and each time we are prepared to face them. We remain fully committed to delivering the Turtle WoW experience that you've come to love over the years." End quote. December 2025 marks the 10th anniversary of the foundation of Kojima Productions. Following his public fallout with longtime employer Konami, Metal Gear creator Hideo Kojima went on to develop the Death Stranding series, including this summer's Death Stranding 2 on the beach. So, what's next? Well, Kojima Productions has announced a live show taking place on September 23rd at the Toho Cinemas in Roppongi Hills, Tokyo. Titled Beyond the Strand, the press release is promising a glimpse into the future as well as multiple special guest appearances. But what makes this event notable is its prolonged runtime of 2.5 hours. Livestream details have yet to be revealed, but those wanting the full experience can enter a ticket lottery for a chance to attend in person for the price of 7,700 yen. So, what could we learn at this event? Well, we really just don't know, and that's because of the ongoing mystery of Kojima's previously announced projects, the horror game OD and Fizzant, a stealth espionage game said to evolve on his previous work. But the actual content of either has yet to be revealed, making them a prime candidate for some sort of information. Although considering both are being funded by large game publishers and Sony and Xbox, we'll have to wait and see how significant this live celebration is meant to be. Anyway, let's kick it off to a quick news blast. Paramount has announced a deal with Activision to produce multiple Call of Duty projects, including a Call of Duty movie already underway. The official Cyberpunk 2077 account on X has released a cryptic message as President Rosalind Myers, apparently teasing something for September 4th. Rich Vogel has announced on LinkedIn development studio T-0 has been closed by NetEase after failing to secure funding. Short, sweet, and to the point, developer Concerned Ape has revealed on his official account on X there will be a Stardew Valley 1.7 update, but also emphasized there was currently no timeline for release. And finally, legendary game director Hideki Itsuno has given a lengthy interview with the Video Games Chronicle where he proposed how he could direct Capcom vs. SNK 3. Quote, "I want to make a fighting game like Capcom vs. SNK, but now I'm neither Capcom nor SNK. If they license it to me though, I want to make Capcom vs. SNK 3. I want to make a fighting game, and it's at the top of my list of games I want to make." End quote. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video, but we'll be back on Friday for more news. In the meantime, why not check out the latest video by yours truly all about the reviews for Hell Is Us. This game is pretty hard to describe, and it seems to be meant that way. Link in the description below. Keep clicking around here at Game Rant, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks everybody.